Man, the second game, the Panthers Warriors game. So yeah, we took this one up. I think Stace went with the sensible bet, so he went Panthers with yourself, and I went with the heart and went Waz. Just thinking about the players they had in reserve and the possible game plan. But man, you look at the last play of the ball in this game. Pretty much sums up what happened in that game. You know, the Warriors just looked disinterested in that last few passes. Goes to ground. Nathan Cleary picks it up and just grins at them and just holds on to the ball, waiting for the time to tick down. That's the thing. So because it's Nathan Cleary and the way he played that game, I can't even be angry. Like he looked at the Warriors just like, how dare you come here expecting to win? Like like Tupac said, you ain't even on my level. And that's how it feels. Willie Mason has a podcast called Levels.
I
Yeah,
love
and
it. I
and
love it.
we just got pretty much out leveled, unfortunately. Yeah,
Come on, Panthers went to that
that
level,
was a wake
man.
up call. To your point that you just said about the Bronx, that was the plan. Let's rest, like we've earned the fact that we'll make a top four. So if we come fourth, ain't a thing. Like let's rest our boys, let's get them all fit, ready and rolling,
Mm.
because we win this game. Then we get to rest and we deserve the good run into the finals. So that was the plan. Last minute, Johnson, this calf injury comes up, and I think a lot of people, and you look at the way the Warriors play,
How do you think,
that was
Ush?
the heart
You proud of the way the boys went? Still
Yeah,
some
look,
silly errors. They were quite
yeah. So a
costly
few
at
little
the start.
discipline things there, but yeah, I
Just
say it in
outclassed,
terms
hey,
of
bro.
just in terms of the levels. The boys went out there, they had a game plan that it started, at the beginning of the game, like always, it stays level and you kind of go head to head. Um, then the Panthers just that back three, kind of our kicking wasn't right on,
Mm.
and so they're catching it on the 10, catching it on the 15. And once you're getting those kicks short all day, Edwards is carrying, that first 15, 20 meters.
Yeah,
And then Taruva and Toa like guaranteed the next 10. So
yeah.
you're just giving yourself a real hard day. And that's what it was meant to be a grind. But you look at that game, 20 minutes in, the boys look gassed. Like,
I was impressed with
oh, man.
the going back on the back foot, but like just how much they keep showing up. Guys like Shans, Nickel Clockstad,
Yeah.
Martina
Yeah.
Zelizniak, Rocco Berry, Pompey,
And,
Montoya.
and that's the thing. Like,
Montoya is rocks and diamonds because on the ball, man, he's so off the back fence with his carries. I
mm,
love that in a person, bro. I love the fact that you like just put the fucking pedal down and just
yeah,
hit that
just
ball up
goes.
before you got. And Montoya, he's a guy like that, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't care, but he's got like he's got an error in him. Um, almost like won the games, almost, bro. Pompey's the same too, but I like Dallin. These guys have got the ability to do what Panthers can do. They can bring in the ball out of their own end. If you got Johnson kicking from the 40, 30 meter line, they'll take you apart because their forwards are pretty tough. Forwards wise, it was just um, what's
I
his name?
don't think
Cleary was the
the
difference, bro. Forward
yeah,
wise, I thought
yeah.
Warriors matched up, but once Penrith went to that next level, they couldn't match up with them because, as you alluded to, the backs did a lot of tough work for them, and then the
Yeah.
forwards, they could just
Well,
turn
yeah,
it up in defense.
Moses and Moses and Fisher Harris. So you generally like just on that
Mm.
fourth, and they'll maybe only touch it like have turns. Like, oh, you take the fourth this time, or you do,
What impressed
and
me
then
most
one
about the
of the
Panthers is they threw
maybe
the
Liam
ball
Martin
around.
might jump on that last. So there's just so much attack, like you spoke about, like how the Broncos have it. I think that's one thing that we'll probably take a lesson, and it's not a bad thing. Like knowing that our attack all falls on Johnson just means similar to the Sharks. So it's something that we need to work on, but it's not a bad thing. Like it just means that it's unfortunate that a lot comes down to him. So I think that's the thing. Like execution wise, that's kind of what was missing. And you need a perfect game to play the Panthers, but yeah,
So
just a real
you play them again, it's going to be in the grand final, right? So you put
yeah,
yourself into that position. Let's just play pretend, right?
Yeah.
The miracles happen. You go on, beat the Broncos up there at Cinco, get your tickets to grand final. You're gonna beat them again. You're gonna play them again. And Sean Johnson's available. You got all your stars available. How are you gonna beat them, bro? How are you gonna score tries and where?
Yeah, I think it's just playing that forward game. So the Warriors' game plan is very forward dominant. So almost a little bit opposite to theirs, where they come the fort, their backs are making all those meters. So we're kind of, you'll have Montoya or Dallin taking a run, but we don't kind of do that consistently. And so you get Fanua Blake a lot of footwork, and then to Tohu coming back to one of the other props.
Shans is a
So
hard
it's a real
worker, bro.
different.
He always eats up a hit
And
up
I think
here
that's the
and there,
thing is
eh?
giving him a bit more time to because he's taking a lot of those tough carries at the back. So it's how do we get him more closer to the ruck?
I think he needs to
Um,
fucking follow his forwards a bit more, bro, and start sniffing
yeah,
out for
yeah.
those offloads, man.
I think it's just game plan wise. I think he covers a lot too. So he's fit. Um, I think just I think we are lacking centre wise. Both
I think he's
Rocco
similar
and
to Dylan
and
Edwards' game, but just like not with his pace and not with his maybe Edwards a little bit more in the work rate.
mm,
But he's pretty solid on D. What you guys have
yeah,
in there,
just the
bro,
rest of it. I think
and some good
Klokstad's
finishes
he's
and
tough.
DWZ.
Mm,
But uh, I've been saying this all year, and that you guys got the forwards to get your ball, and you guys got a class halfback, Sean Johnson, who's like looked like he was coming into a form that really matched his ability because he's always had the ability, bro.
mm, mm.
But SLA ability and SLA
I think
execution,
it's just his game
and to do
smarts
it
now. Hey, his
to
his
do it
match. Yeah,
consistently, this year's been the first year he's done that, bro. And it's been kicking on point,
yeah.
but
Oh,
also
his kicking
take it
game
to the
this year
line
has
and been a threat
been so good.
with the ball in hand and some good assists. Um, I just think that with Penrith just almost showed the fucking premiership that they whole don't forget about us, man.
Mm.
They went to another level with Cleary combining a lot, Cleary running, bro, and just being a threat.
So,
There's there's a
that's
beautiful
one
try
thing.
he got. He glides,
Oh
he glides
man,
from the
yeah.
left hand side of
But
the field
he was
to the
threatened
right
to do that. Yeah, three of the
and
tries
let
they scored.
and there's no really where to go. The fucking tackle looks like it's gonna finish. He fucking pulls a late
Yeah,
offload, hits
that's how
Moses
they got
Vieira,
three of their
and
tries.
still let
That
the big
same.
fella does a
Yeah.
mean draw and pass, bro.
Oh, buddy, yeah,
Like
Lyoto.
2 meter
Yeah,
pass,
eat
and
ass.
I think it hits To'o on the chest, and To'o
Yeah,
just finished.
just
And
steps in and scores it
bro,
easily.
that's just the brilliance, bro. And the to have a go and to offload. Um, he loves playing the Warriors. Also. He's a Warriors junior, bro. Remember his love, fucking Ellerslie. Your dad's a coach. You go to trainings and watch these boys.
Yeah.
You idolize them. He's seen Sean Johnson, so he's living it up. Every Warriors game, he brings it. Um, I don't know. It's that games like, but what? Oh, you got spanked. Let's segue into
Well, I think that's
what
the thing.
what
Hey,
they got to do
when it comes to that,
against the
that's.
Knights. Hey, bro.
Oh, we'll get to that, mate. We'll get to that. We'll segue into that.